Hey everyone. So this is a rare treat. Let me tell you a little bit about Adam and what his street cred is. Adam has been at Kaiser. He was there for about 20 years. He's led projects, he's sponsored projects, executive sponsored projects. So he and I started talking and he said, I've moved on from Kaiser and I've got this thing that I'm really passionate about. And it's about mental health. Is this something that program project managers need to hear? He is going to tell you a really powerful story. It's real. It's the truth. It's raw. It's to his heart, and he's got a passion for it.
Thanks, Marshall. What I hope you all leave tonight with is an understanding of why mental health literacy is such an important tool to add to your PMP toolbox of skills. Right next to sponsor management, change management, scope creep prevention, and all the other tools you've each acquired over the years. The reality, what I just described, it happens every day in each of our organizations and in each of your project teams. Every year, at least 1 in 5 Americans experience a clinically diagnosable mental illness, like depression, anxiety. Sit with it for a moment. Every year, 1 out of every 5 of us, and that's a pre-pandemic stat. It's worse now. In every room that you are in, 1 out of 5 people, they're sometimes unable to breathe. They feel paralyzing fright. They're challenged to accomplish everyday functions. And they experience pain just as real and excruciating as any physical pain, but they're forced to hide all of it with silence. I was a successful healthcare executive, a past CFO and senior ops leader of a multi-billion-dollar healthcare system, who for more than 18 years didn't know that I was experiencing this crippling depression, anxiety, and feelings of panic every day. And I didn't know it. I just thought that's what life felt like. It impacted my ability to lead and be led, my ability to be a husband, a father, a friend. As I raised my voice, I was unable to acknowledge opinions and be open to other ideas. I was relentless, unkind, disrespectful. I wanted to be someone who leads with empathy, trust, authenticity, not someone who leads with fear and these expressions of power. One day, something special happened. That this guy named David, he asked me if I was feeling okay, and he wanted to help. That 5-minute conversation, it changed my life. Going through mental health first aid training together as a team, putting mental health literacy in our toolboxes together, sharing our stories with each other was the most powerful and effective team development activity I experienced in a 20-year executive career. Let me give you 2 examples of how PMs might use this knowledge. One is change management. How do we get all these folks to do something new, given that 20% of them are really struggling with unbelievable fear and sadness right now? When you solve to that question as a project leader, it's in the words that you use in change management. Becoming mental health literate and being open and honest about my true feelings with people at work, it made me a much more effective leader. It made work a ton easier. It made me happier. It made a high-performing team even higher performing. It's this easy, really. You go to mentalhealthfirstaid.org, type in your zip code and press enter and take 1 class.
So I'm definitely going to look into taking one of those courses and maybe talking to the agency owners about it. So I just want to say thank you.
Adam, thank you. Thank you for sharing. It is a very tough topic. Speaking of tough topics,
my question for you is, I know that there's other people in this group. We're project managers because we care about people and we do put people first. What in that toolkit does it have for those of us who we want to help? We're here for a reason that helps us protect ourselves as well, rather than running out the door when things implode?
There's like a mental health first aid answer, and then there's the manager answer. On the self-care piece, becoming mental health literate includes the knowledge that having mental well-being requires a continuum of activities, right? Just like having a healthy heart requires a continuum of activities. Part of putting mental health literacy in your toolbox is knowing how you take care of yourself. From the leadership thought, dude, get a new boss. If you have conversations like this with your employer and they don't get it and they don't change and they're not interested, get a new boss, go get a new job.
Adam, thank you so much. This was so great. I think the best thing that all of us can do is take that course. I just think this is such a great way to look at leadership. So thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you, Adam.